Hey guys, Nathan Aviation here, and today we are flying from Athens International Airport to Istambul new airport, right? The airport with three runways that these days started the simultaneous three runway operation. And today we are flying on the Turkish Airlines A330-300. That's Turkish Airlines flight 1850 that on the date 21st April 21st flew on this route. Normally it is the A321 Neo or CEO that will do this route, but today we are doing with the A330. So that's our route for today. Lima Golf Alpha Victor 2 Lima Tango Fox Mike. Our cruising out today. Flight number THY 1850. THY 1850. There you go. Let's set up fuel and balance. We are going to take 34,637 kilos of people, 637 kilos of payload, and 12,385 kilos of fuel. 12,832, right? No, 85. 385. 385 kilos of fuel for today's flight. We are pretty light for today. Very light, guys, very light. It's like an hour flight. And always remember to put your cell phone at airplane mode so you're not disrupted while you're recording videos. We'll be departing out of runway 03 left for today's flight. We are going to take the QRO1 Hotel, CRO1 Hotel departure that we don't have here, so we are going to take the CRO1 Lima departure. We are going direct to CRO, and then we are going to CRO, right? Then we are going via Uniform November 604 to Inbet. And then from Inbet we are already taking our arrival at Istambul runway 34 left. So maybe we've got an ILS at 34 left. Yeah, 34 left. The Inbet to Alpha arrival. Inbet to Alpha arrival. And yeah, pretty much it for the routing. Just correcting some few things on the flight plan and stuff like that. No vectoring whatsoever. Our rack max is 40,000 feet, so I'm gonna fly at 39,000 feet. We are unable, so 37,000 feet, that's good. And yeah, that's our flight plan for today. So now we just gotta plan it over here on the flight, on the MCP. So 37,000 feet for this very short flight on the A330. Speeds are gonna be set here, just right here. Just gonna calculate that flight. Okay, calculate. So we've got our flaps 1. Cell temperature is 54 for today's flight. 129, 129, and 138. 129, 129, and 120 and 138. 129, 129, and then 138 finally. Transition altitude for today's flight will be flight level 0900, QNH 1012. QNH 1012. Just gotta do that same thing over here. 1012. Emergency lights are armed. Seatbelt sign armed. Low navigation light was supposed already to be on. Let's turn on everything here. The generation of generators, APU generator, bus transfer, galley power, APU battery. And yeah, we are pretty much ready to go. Just let's start up the APU. And yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe to this channel, and ring the bell. This week we've got 2 English videos, being this one right here and then one flight to Cairo. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy the flight today. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell. Videos every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays here on the channel. Now I am going to the time lapse for this an-hour flight to Istanbul. See you guys landing at runway 34 left in Istanbul. See you guys there. Okay guys, so we are now approaching at Istanbul International Airport. So yeah, that's pretty cool, right? Arriving at Istanbul, runway 34 left, right? Just gonna reduce a little bit of the sim sound here. And yeah, 34 left, it's a runway that we are approaching right now. Let's disconnect the autopilot now. And we are on the runway far away from terminal apparently. Yeah, the far away from the terminal runway. Istanbul Airport is one of the biggest in Europe, I think so. It have got 5 runways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 10 thresholds for you to take off and land it, and it can take off 3 runways from 3 runways simultaneously. It was certified recently for it to do that, and it's just pretty awesome seeing a plane going straight, one plane going to the left and another to the right while departing. It's just so cool to see it. And it's Turkish Airlines main hub, and Turkish Airlines now went out of Antalya Airport, the old Istambul Airport, to come it over here where it can expand even more than what it expanded before at Antalya Airport. Okay, we've got just a good landing here. Was pretty late, but very good landing. And yeah, this airport's basically expanded by the needs of Turkish Airlines. Their main base is now here after the closure of Antalya Airport. The old Istanbul Airport that was called Antalya Airport. And yeah, now let's get it off the runway. Off the runway, here we go. Crossing runway 34 right. Of course, we cannot wait to get off the runway, right? Just turning to here, and here we are. We are very far away from the terminal, from the spot that we are now. And the new Istanbul Airport, this one here, it's just huge. Yeah, it's like taxi times should be huge here, probably, right? Turn off the lights that we don't need. And it's like, here is the terminal, right? The Turkish Airlines terminal that we've got here, the Turkish Airlines base. And here we are. We just gotta cross all that into here. Probably I am going to turn here, and then probably going to cross the runways here. Just, I don't know how. I will turn here, cross here the runway. Oh, I can't cross here. I will cross there. Okay then. Yeah, the airport's so huge that I need to make a big planning on the taxi route, and I am getting off the taxiway right now. And here we have hangars, probably Turkish Airlines hangars. And also parking spots. So yeah, continuing my taxi planning. We're going to cross the runway here and go straight into one of those gates. Man, the airport's huge. It's just huge. My max taxi speed is 30 knots. That's our max limit. That's our taxi speed limit. That's the max speed that we can go by legislation, by law. And yeah, I am just doing that. And we still gotta take a good time here. Man, imagine on Fly Radar. Imagine taxi times here because, I live in Brazil and here we've got Guarulhos, that is our main airport, and man, that time that we are taxiing, I could be taxiing 50 knots with a United 777 from exiting runway 10 right, crossing 10 left, and I would be already on the Terminal 3 parking spot that we have that United Airlines uses on their flights. And man, we are still taxiing. We are still taxiing here. Even on US airports. That's just huge for me. Look at that parking spot. Not even US airports like Washington Dulles, Houston, Chicago, I don't see that huge of an airport. Even Chicago is not that huge. And I ain't saying about Chicago. Chicago is just a compact airport. Right? It would take like just this area here that I am circling with my mouse. Just that area here. And in Istanbul airport, that is the Istambul International. It's just so huge. Why building an airport so huge like that? Taxi times are a huge problem here, probably. Just turn here where we've got a runway crossing. I am trying to divide between checking out Fly Radar at Istanbul airport just to check out how much traffic there is and taxiing the aircraft. And man, the airport's just so huge. There's a flight from Istanbul to Athens on the 777-300 y'all. Unfortunately, I haven't got this thing. But man, is the airport huge, guys? Is the airport huge? And the distance between the runways is just ridiculous. Like, we've got a pair of runways here, a pair of runways there, and just a single runway here. But the distancing between the pairs, between each runways of a pair, it's just too short for me. I am like, I know airports that have even shorter clearances between runways, but it's just strange for me seeing a big airport with this short of a clearance between the runways. And look at that, we just got into the terminal area and it's just massive. I think we're going to park here. Man, this thing's massive. I will not even waste my time going to more further away parking spot here, other else I will take my entire day taxi, and I need to do another flight today. And yeah, we are just getting to the airport parking spot. I imagine ground crews. There are probably areas of ground crews, and each one works at a specific area so they don't need to walk through the airport. Probably it works like that because the airport's just huge. And like we've got ground crews here and there and also here and here. Probably there are ground crew work areas. Unlike other airports that one guy can work one day at part of the airport and the other day another part of the airport. Okay, connecting the gate. Just call for GPU available. Turn off the hydraulics and the fuel pumps. Beacon light should be off. Seatbelt sign and no smoking should also be off. And yeah, we've arrived. It's just cool getting to be on one of the biggest airports in Europe right now. And yeah, actually, just before we end the video, Turkish Airlines, the third biggest airline in the entirety of Europe, because it's literally on center of the globe. Basically that, right? It's on center of everything. So yeah, that's a pretty cool fact. Turkish Airlines, the third biggest airline in Europe, just behind EasyJet and Ryanair, that are two low-cost carriers. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video today, and Friday we'll have another video. Oh no, the plane's going back. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video today, and bye bye guys. See you.